Here we go again. See? 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 They always do. Man, listen. See? This is what I'm talking about. See what I'm talking about, man? This is ridiculous. Can y'all watch me? Can y'all see me? This is crazy. This is crazy how they doing me right now. Yeah, you can see me. Like, honestly, I just think this is wild. Like, you see what happens when people want to speak truth? See how they do you when you want to speak truth? They done shut off my live. Like, y'all are ridiculous. Y'all are ridiculous. That's okay. They won't even let me watch John McAfee. That's crazy. That's just crazy. Like, y'all not even gonna let me watch John McAfee? Like, really? Let me see. Am I hating bad? Let me check. Here we go again. See? Yep. They hating bad, bruh. They hating bad. But since that's how it is, let's just go watch something. I'm not worried about them. But at least I know with TikTok, I can't be doing that. I can't be doing that shit. I can't do that shit. Not on TikTok, baby. TikTok, hey, I can't be doing that shit. I'm not gonna lie. So listen, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. You know I'm a music artist. I gotta keep up with what's going on in the music artist world. Ekip Rex features interview on why he never hung around Diddy. Okay, no, that's not really what I care about. Okay, Ice Spice sold 20K. They got me feeling like I'm academics. All right.
What do y'all think about that?
Truth be told, like, regardless, people may be like, man, this is trash content and this and this and this and that. But this is my job. Truth be told, like, my job as a music artist, as a famous music artist at that. My job as a famous music artist is I have to keep up with what's going on. And I have to know who's selling what, because you have to see what's working. You have to see, like, you just got to know what's going on. Got to study the market.
The more I'm seeing Ice Spice, now I've always said, remember I told y'all before, Ice Spice is a singles artist. She drops a single, waits, like she follows the 6ix9ine method that he, by the way, she signs the same label as 6ix9ine was, or is actually. She drops a single, she's supposed to like burn that single out for a month and a half, then she's supposed to drop another one. She's not an album artist. I don't think people care about a body of work for Ice Spice. I think people care about these one-off singles. Maybe this time she got a Central C. The next time she got Nicki. But I don't think we want. And I think this is like such a, this is a change for artists in the game. And a lot of times they drop these albums just to fulfill requirements in their deal. So, it's crazy because we're getting into this time where the album is becoming less and less valued. Yet, in all of these contracts these artists are signing, it doesn't say drop 2 singles and then we give you more money. It says when you drop the album, we need the album. And it's kind of crazy because they're still holding these artists who I don't think are album artists to an album requirement.
Damn.
I think that this doesn't help Ice Spice. Her selling 20K first week, whether it was an EP or whatever, it breaks the illusion of how hot you think she is.
Damn.
Right? her selling this breaks the illusion of how hot you think she is.
Illusions.
Why? Most of these artists live on illusion, right? Especially from,
Damn.
look, you go on her Instagram,
Hold on, let me get my shit out the way.
let's say her last post, right? Or whatever, like, let's say this. You look at the likes, you look at the numbers, the engagement, right? It's so crazy engagement, 1.1 million likes, 1.7, 1.8. Like, look, she used to have 21,000 people commenting, 14,000 people commenting.
Damn.
She dropped some with Central C, 15,000 people commenting, 10,000
Not
right
everything
here,
is
right?
always real.
10,000 over here, 16,000, 12,000. I think these recent ones are just because she was promoting the album a lot. But her Instagram numbers, actually it was 2 weeks ago, but that's a Spotify post, I believe. That's a Spotify post, yeah. Yeah, this is her post. Her post is this, 12,000 comments. Like, you look at these numbers and they look so fucking insane that you're like, damn, these artists are so lit, right? Like, you even think about, like, say an artist like 6ix9ine. Like, when 6ix9ine drops, like, his Instagram numbers are out of this world. His YouTube numbers are out of this world. But his streams are not.
Damn.
Same with Ice Spice. When she drops, and that's why I said dropping an album doesn't help someone like her. Find a new gimmick for a new song. Every time she drops a song, there's like almost a new gimmick.
Damn.
Right? When she was going at Lotto, you not even a shit, you not even a fart. That was that gimmick. This gimmick is, oh, he cheating on me, I'm doing him worse. You see her with Central C. That's the gimmick. It's going to sell the song gonna go gold or platinum, right? But then when you see a full, like, they don't get to work this gimmick out, because I still don't get this gimmick with her and Travis Scott. Travis Scott's hot, but this is not even Travis Scott's lane. So there's a...
Oh shit, she turned off the spot.
Like, it would be good if there was a gimmick with this. Like, you know what I mean? Again, and maybe I'm saying, like, most of these artists are kind of gimmicky.
Damn.
Like, there's a gimmick with it. And even though I love, I rock with Sexy Red and, like, everything she got going on, but she drops music on a gimmicky way. Oh, whose baby is this? Then she's like, fuck my baby daddy. Then she does the whole thing with Chief Keef and then drop a song. She and Aiden, then it's Get It Sexy. She does the whole thing, put Drake's in this. Like, there's some gimmicks before these songs, but what it tells you is that they're selling a song. They're not selling a body of work, right?
Yeah, facts.
Like, there's few female
This is
artists.
good. I
Let
ain't
me
gonna
not
lie.
make it a female artist thing. It's a few artists in general that you're expecting a body of work from them, right? And I think at some point, at the bigger you get, we expect a body of work. Like, for example, say there's few exceptions, like a Doja Cat. She's very eclectic. I do think she gets a body of work.
Hey, Boss said Travis here is in crisis mode.
The Ice Spices, the
That's hilarious.
JTs, the
That's hilarious.
Sexy Reds. I think it's better off when they just give us singles, because they give us the best
Facts.
of what would be on an album, rather than these artists. They're not giving us substance; they're just giving us fillers for an album.
Exactly.
So you might as well just have them give you the single, because the single is going to be the hottest ones out of the bunch.
Exactly.
So for artists like these, I hope they just abolish this feeling like they have to give an album, or at least a label doesn't rewrite these deals, because when Ice Spice sells 20K, it
fucks her
breaks the brainwashing of the fan that she's so hot.
Yep.
Because what labels are really good at doing is creating brainwashing to fans to say this is the hot thing, and if you're not tuned in, it's FOMO. And whether they started by fake numbers or fake stories or fake relationship, eventually you buy in. And that's what I always tell you. Like, remember I was talking about the botting situation? The botting situation don't mean, if somebody botted some views, it don't mean that 3 months later it's going to be 90% botted. It's probably going to be 5% botted. The botted shit is just to get you brainwashed. Yo, this is hot. You're missing out if you ain't listening to it. So you know what you do? If everybody listen, let me go listen. You go listen. You might like it. Or maybe you don't even really like it, but it's kind of like FOMO.
Wow.
So you're not playing it more and more. You're like, all right, fuck it. Shit. If this what everybody listen to, maybe I'm missing something why it ain't hot. So you keep playing it. Now you like it. So now they keep doing.
You said not academics. Somebody said, Vaughn said, or do you think albums are suffering more from the narrative that albums don't matter anymore, or the actual body of work itself? No, I don't think albums are actually suffering. I just think that some people are album artists and some people are just not. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are just album artists and some people are just not. Period.
Less and less bots. And then
Yo,
over a while,
what's up, Carlos? Hold on. What you mean? What you mean? Not academics, bro. I'm a music artist. Don't forget, I'm a music artist. I need to know what's going on. Look, he telling me a lot about the industry right now. And truth be told, I feel like y'all should know what's going on behind some of y'all favorite artists, so y'all can understand like the psychology behind why y'all being so influenced by these
birded
people.
or brainwashed.
Everybody listen to music.
Here's my thing. I think Ice Spice has done that. Like, bruv, you know, even though I've said that, you know, she's a lyrical genius with some of the shit. Bro, she broke out the gate with Munch. A fast rapping kind of.
What do you think determines an album artist? People who make real music and not gimmick music. Because this music gonna be like done in a month.
Watered down, very simplistic.
If Ice Spice dropped albums from the beginning, would we be calling her? No, we wouldn't. No, we wouldn't. No, we wouldn't.
Stick song.
She wouldn't even be famous.
Like, there's no reason why
think she
Ice
took
Spice
too
needs
long.
to drop an album. She should be dropping singles, collabs. You know what I would have done? I would try to get her with Sexy.
See, Ice Spice really is just like a money artist. Like, she just trying to get money. This is not a like I'm focused on my artistry. This is a get money artist, like an entrepreneur.
Red and drop, not an album, a 4-pack. A 4-pack of Twerkwind. Okay? That's how we would have done it. Let's just mix down a bunch of songs, something that's really an EP, 4 songs, and we're going to work all 4 of those songs as singles. So, again, I don't think
Ice Spice dropped to Pimp a Button. What the fuck? Carlos, what the fuck?
her label did her any
Hell no, they didn't.
favors.
They didn't.
But it then makes me wonder,
Hey, it's a bathroom.
is Ice
Hold on,
Spice
y'all. Hold on, I got these bathroom. Hold on.
number about to be called? Is Ice Spice done? Let me explain why. Anytime you start thinking about the music industry, there's bigger things at play. And for some of y'all Nicki Minaj fans, this is where you come into, you know, I'm a professor. Professor Academius is actually lecturing right now. You're going to take a seat. I know you want to relate everything to Nicki Minaj, but take a seat and put that cone on your head because you're stupid as fuck. I'm going to break down what's going on in the game right now. And I'm going to tell you why I have a theory about Ice Spice and why she might be in trouble. She better heed my warning or people close to her. Listen to my theory. Ice Spice first came in the game and was distributed on her first song called Munch through Worldstar.
You know what's funny?
Okay, this is music talk. And if you don't have music knowledge, if you watch my stream over time...
You know what's funny? Somebody said academics, but you know what's crazy? Academics is a 33 life path. So it's like, of course, he also helps influence the music market. That's why it's like,
You probably got a little music knowledge or maybe come from the music industry. If it's too late to give you a crash course, so you're going to have to either get what I'm saying or not get what I'm saying.
Wait, let's go back.
So she a song called Munch through Worldstar. Okay, this is music talk. And if you don't have music knowledge, if you watch my stream over time, you probably got a little music knowledge or maybe come from the music industry.
See, I need music knowledge.
If it's too late to give you a crash course, so you're going to have to either get what I'm saying or not get what I'm saying. So she came in the game independently. She dropped through Create. No, she dropped through Worldstar. Then she dropped through Create. She was an independent artist who caught fire. She signed a bigger deal, multi-million-dollar deal, through a label that also houses Trippie Redd, that also houses Tekashi 6ix9ine, and was owned or is owned by the son of the biggest and most powerful person in the game named Lucian Grange. Some of these names might go over your head if you're not keeping up.
Okay, so Lucian, remember when Kanye West was like that Lucian package? So Lucian Grange is that nigga, like, in the industry. Like, he is the elite.
But I'm giving you a music business game now. Cool. Doing great. She was doing amazing about a year ago, and even afterwards, with the one single per month method. Everything is going crazy. They're getting on the right features, blah, blah. Now, some of the things by her own doing hasn't helped her. Falling out with Nicki. A few other things that I won't mention. Her best friend keep exposing her. Well,
They
and
know it.
even
He's
though
speaking
she's not the best songwriter and the songs aren't the most prolific, they are working for the short period of time. And her songs had a burnout period of about 2 to 3 months. So as long as she kept replenishing, her buzz seemed like it was continuing to grow. Okay? Also, she fits the bill. Pretty, young, attractive, doesn't say much. We don't know her opinions about
Okay, hold on.
nothing. We don't even like what she likes for breakfast.
The music industry.
All we
rapping,
know
all
is
these
this is a girl who's sexualized, who,
Yep.
yeah.
He's speaking facts though. I can't lie.
What happened though, and this is a little bit of music game right here.
He teaching. See, I gotta learn this shit.
So the label she was signed to is 10K Projects. 10K Project. By the way, I'm saying this, and if you don't know, I keep telling Trippie Redd's label. 10K Projects.
He got a label deal over there.
In September, 10K Projects leaves Capitol. They had a JV distribution deal through Capitol. Okay, I think before it was called Caroline, then it was called Island something. And they left that deal, and then they went through Warner Music Group. Now, I'm giving you a real crash course.
Okay.
And you need to keep up. As I said, I'll give more explanation probably another time, but it would take me so long to just explain how the music industry works. Cool. Here's a few things you need to know.
Uh-oh.
And I am giving you a little bit of a tutorial too. So the guy who runs the music industry, the biggest boss, the real biggest boss, his name is Lucian Grange.
Damn.
That's him right there. Okay? This is the guy who they say Drake empowers Drake and market share on all music.
I like
Right?
this.
So they're the big dog. He has a son. The son is Elliot Grange.
She
They're
secured
beautiful
the
together.
bag.
Right?
She secured
Elliot,
the
you're right,
bag.
always. Now, here's the funny thing, and listen to the story. As much as we've made it a big thing, right? We made it a big thing in sports. Yo, LeBron got his son on the Lakers. What most people have pointed out is that nepotism actually goes a long way and is usually the core and center of the majority of businesses that's ran in every industry. Love my guy Elliot. Elliot was, but now, remember, you're the top dog, the CEO of Universal Music Group. Your son is a unproven, unknown person in the music industry. How do you get your son to become your successor? Remember, nepotism works everywhere else except where LeBron does it. Well, the first way you do it, you get him to, remember, there's dozens of people in line that is, quote unquote, qualified to be the next up if you retire. But do you want to give the reins to anybody other than your son? Nepotism. Cool. By the way, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Elliot
What's
goes on the proving
up?
ground.
What's up?
Here's the proving ground. All right, son. If you don't know, the music business
Bro is
a-
breaking down the music business. He's doing it in a kind of way where it's like he not bashing nobody.
a revolving musical chairs. It's a web. When one person gets fired from Def Jam, they go over to Epic. He gets fired from Epic, it goes to Columbia. He gets fired from Columbia, they get an upgrade and they go to motherfucking Republic. It's same faces. And they all wait till people retire. And when somebody retires, you now become the guy. And that's your reign. New people aren't really welcomed.
Wow.
When you see people like Birdman, he was never loved at Republic or Universal. They did business with him. But he didn't play their game, so they definitely didn't play his game. He's not one of the people who they would have said, okay, all right, how about you have somebody else run Cash Money and you go get this job? Birdman wouldn't even do it anyway because he's a boss. That's where there's another part of the story. It's actually this is the story of the music business that you should know if you care about music.
Exactly.
That's where we can
That's
get
why
into
I'm here.
P. Coach K. Because the people who are making a lot of the revenue for Universal, they're gonna matter. So Drake could talk to the big wig. P could talk to the big wig. QC's huge. Okay. Let's get back on track. So your son comes over, and your son has to prove himself. How does he prove himself? He starts what's called, it was called Strange Entertainment. Strange. Tech Nine sued him, saying that's too close to, I have a company that's pretty much the same. And you're infringing on it. So they've had a lawsuit. They settled the lawsuit, and Elliot Grange renamed his label to what was called 10K Projects. So 10K Projects is born. If you go to 10K Projects, and again, I'm being very open and honest here. I have a JV with them. I have a deal. I don't really sign people or do that stuff as much anymore. But you'll notice the people who are signed here. You're going to see Ice Spice, as I said before. When it first started, what gave that record label credit, because they had a distribution deal through Capitol, it was an indie label. The people who made that label were two people. Trippie Redd, and I don't even think they have him listed on here, just because Universal stopped fucking with him. 6ix9ine. We all know they were signed to the same label. So Tekashi 6ix9ine and Trippie Redd, who back in 2017 were the hottest. Well, 6ix9ine was the hottest. And Trippie was going crazy. They gave the son of Lucian the validity of, maybe it does run in the family. That ear, that business savvy, that thing to run a record label. You have two of the biggest artists. Remember, this is all about the youth at this point. You got Trippie and 6ix9ine.
Where you see that at?
Later comes
I see it right
Internet
there.
Money.
Yep.
And remember, Internet Money was spitting out a whole bunch of people. Now, a lot of these other people came afterwards. Cool. Now, I'm going to tell you why the Ice Spice thing matters. Okay. So the Ice Spice came about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever the case is. And going back to this detail here is that over time and last year, 10K leaves from doing business with a subsidiary of Universal Music Group. Remember, his father runs Universal Music Group. The subsidiary is Capitol. The other subsidiary of Capitol is Caroline, which then becomes named Island. He leaves them. He actually goes, and this is also a very common misconception about the music industry. Labels aren't ops. Only rappers are ops. Niggas fight that controls about 40% of the market share. And Warner Music Group that controls about like 26, 27. They're cool. I think I've told you guys the story before. The reason why Lil Pump went back to Warner after he said he was a free agent, he fucked over Warner. The people at Warner told the other labels, he fucked us over. Do not do business with him. He had no other choice. He had to go back.
Damn.
They're not ops. They do business together. Okay? Cool. This is a beautiful story for anybody who likes the music industry. I'm telling you. Just you might not understand now, but this is going to be a VOD, so you'll be able to play it later. Okay. So now, last year, they signed to Warner Music. Remember, my boy Elliot, he's still on the proving ground. Time had 6ix9ine, this and third, but he's taking Ice Spice. So he takes Ice Spice from Universal. Ice Spice is now at Warner. He does this deal last year.
I know, right?
Interesting. By the way, there's a lot more other things we could add to it. They also mesh with some other groups, Homemade Success. It's not all about just rap shit. It's a label. But I'm trying to keep it on some shit we could relate to. So the son of the most powerful guy in music.
What? What do you mean the sound went out? Hold on. That's weird.
we'll call it nepotism. I'm not saying it's bad. He's still on the proving ground.
No, it's good.
So what ends up happening? Now, let me tell you, and let me remind you of a story I've told you before. Warner Music Group. Let's Google that and see what's up with that. Warner Music Group. Told you about this label a bunch.
I feel like it's only tweaking. Whoa. Did he go black on Twitch? That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. That's so weird.
When I told you about it, they always give me calls like, "Ak, how do you know?" I don't think I'm in the music industry, even though every one of these labels got to pay me. This is how you get paid, Chatty. You don't get paid by just running your mouth. You get paid by being smart.
I'm confused.
He's still on the.
Okay, YouTube is fine, but Twitch is tweaking, which is weird.
Anyway, let's just look.
Bruh, this is annoying. That's annoying.
Get the labels on.
I don't know what to do. Hold on, let me see something.
Look, the list of their labels you're going to see instantly. One that we talk about a lot: Flagship, Atlantic. Now, let me tell you what the word is in the music industry. Elliot, this is how you get paid, Chatty. You know a lot. Flagship, until he needed to do this for less than. Remember, Good Music is out of there. There's so much things that has been fractured. Shit, I think YK Osiris is on Def Jam or something like. Did they even stop really being involved in like the newer artists? So it's a flagship label. It's been like, who's gonna save Def Jam? That's when his name first started coming up. Well, he might be the guy. He needs to take the main job. Well, you save Def Jam. Whoever saves Def Jam is gonna get. Which, by the way, who's the president of Def Jam right now? Who's the president? Yeah, they gave it to Tunji. Okay, Tunji has a very good reputation. Let me see, what's his background again? By the way, they gave it to a black guy. I'm rooting for him too. But Tunji, that's his undertaking to complete. Could he save Def Jam? If he does this, he's gonna be set. Anyway, so they announced this back in 2021. So it wasn't gonna save Def Jam. So now the next thing became, let's go back to Warner, Atlantic. What have I told you about Atlantic? They dropped Meek. They declined to offer the right amount to keep NBA Youngboy, to keep Kodak Black. They're getting rid of all their talent. Why did that happen? I told you the whole situation. Warner Music Group went public. If you look on the stock market, when did Warner Music Group go public? We could Google everything I'm saying. In 2020. So anything after 2020, that's when they went cold on all these artists. That's when Meek dropped that last album and they were like, yo, we're done with this nigga. I think it was like Wins and Losses or some dumb shit like that. But they were done with all these artists. When they went public, they started looking at balance sheets. They didn't want to invest as much. They want to just capitalize. So Warner and subsequently Atlantic, we started looking at Atlantic, get rid of everybody. Everybody's going. They're allowing people to take their artists. Okay. Now, from what I heard, is that needed to happen for about 3 quarters. No, not 3 quarters, about 3 years. About like, actually, from what I heard, it was like between 5 to, I can't remember how many successive quarters, but it was like a couple of years in a row. They said if Atlantic was turning a profit, I don't know if it was yearly or quarterly, for investors up to like damn near $100 million in bonuses. So that's why you're seeing your favorite rappers leave, because they're like, we got your catalog. We're not going to keep investing. We're just trying to stay profitable. So no more investments. Let's just make money off what we got. Why? The executives were going to get their pockets lined by the company, the overall company going public, by them keep bringing a profit in. Get what I'm saying? It's all about business, not about rapping. Bet. So Atlantic went to trash. Okay. So where are we now? Last year, Elliott goes there. So they go there. By the way, also, Warner, 300 Entertainment. 300 Entertainment, they also buy 300 Entertainment. Okay? They purchased 300 Entertainment. That becomes interesting. Let me see. QC. I know QC got sold to, but I don't think it went on the right. Anyway, cool. Now, I guess I'm saying this, and I made a long story long, because it is a long story. There's no way to shorten it. You're going to see Atlantic come back. But you're going to see come back with my boy, Elliot Grange, who just got promoted. Hold on. What the fuck? Why is the options only to remove? Oh, pause. My bad. Who just became, here we go. Warner Music has some new changes. Effective October 1st, Elliot Grange will become CEO of Atlantic. Reporting to Grange, what? Reporting to so-and-so. Grange is son of Universal Music CEO Lucian Grange, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Now, I listen, I like to let artists know this, because when y'all get a little hot and then y'all get some nigga who trying to make some money off of y'all, so he taking you by label, I like to tell you which places are trash and which places got the cash. All the executives from the past done got their bonuses, their pockets aligned, they're ready to leave, move on to other ventures, get their yachts and their private islands. They're good now. Now they're going to get back to investing in music. So now we get Elliot Grange going over there. He's going to do a fuck ton of a job over there to put the work in, because remember, he's still in the proving ground. And he's essentially, remember I told you Atlantic has been trash. He's going to save Atlantic. Good timing. The spent Ice Spice. Here we do. Elliot Grange, even though 10K Projects is his baby, that's his baby, Atlantic is going to be the boat and the ark that takes him to the promised land, which is his father's position. So it's kind of like when Lear Cohen, except he didn't do it in the music industry. He left his baby, 300 Entertainment. Where did he go? To run YouTube. Big boy plays. So what usually happens at that time, sometimes the artists on said label, and this is what I also think, 10K Projects, I'm interested to see what happens to Trippie. 6ix9ine already been kind of halfway kicked out the car. I want to see what happens with Ice Spice. Because now, the guy who that was his baby has bigger things. But let's just keep it to the hip-hop ones. Now, this is me. I know Cardi got mad. All right, let's see CK on this. We just artists they got. Cordae. Shit, they're going to have some interesting conversation about with Cordae, too. It's a new regime over there now. Don Toliver. Okay, they got some assets. Don Toliver is a good, solid one. They got Finesse 2 times. Okay. Isn't Fujiano in jail? I don't know. Okay. Gucci Man is like interesting because he got like 8 different deals, man. I thought Gucci always had something wherever Tom Moskowitz was. But didn't Tom Moskowitz had Alamo. Who bought Alamo? Alamo Records. Who did it get sold? They went to Sony? Todd Moskowitz. So here's the point I guess I'm trying to say. Ice Spice benefited from being on a small label that's hyper focused on your success and probably unique strategies to keep you afloat. So has to overtake a bigger situation. Got to look at the Kevin Gates. Like, this is now Atlantic. He's at Atlantic. So again, I'm not saying this is gonna happen, but who knows how that's gonna play out with the people at 10K. Also, think about Trippie. How much did Trippie sell last time? Trippie Red sales. I think he sold, was it 32K? I don't know how much he sold the last one. A Love Letter to You 4? No, what did he drop? I don't know. Oh, A Love Letter to You 5 sold 11th. What the fuck? Oh, shit. See? 11,000. Here's what I'm saying. It only becomes muddier waters for everybody on 10K because when you have your upper echelon now having to focus on much bigger pool of artists, and the win isn't just you succeeding. The win could be, shit, Kevin Gates going to run. Let's make sure Kevin Gates is straight. All right. Let's see, Don Toliver, or, you know what I mean? Oh, Pooh Shiesty comes back, or shit, who knows? Like, I'm interested to see what they're going to do with Roddy Ricch, right? These are all very complicated things. You got Ty Dolla $ign on here that's going to be of importance. And I think that's going to matter with Ice Spice because essentially your label head has gone on to manage Atlantic. And it's easy to dominate when you're the big fish in a pool of, smaller fish. But now when you have equally big fish or maybe bigger fish in the pond that you're in, you might not get that special treatment or that special care that you need to succeed. So I'll see how both of them do. But when I seen Trippie sell, $11K, and now I seen that Ice Spice sold 20K. Unfortunately, this is the music business. The execs might have used y'all to prove
What about now? What about now? What about now? What about now? There we go. All right. I'm so surprised I'm still on this bitch streaming. Like, I usually don't be streaming this long, but I'm actually kind of happy about it. I'm kind of happy about it that I'm streaming on here. It makes me happy because I'm learning about music. Like, y'all with me. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. So he has multiple channels? Is it just one channel?
They got me feeling like I'm academics.
First, where should I start? Okay. All right. Let's start with the Kendrick stuff first.
When you brought up Kendrick, it made me think of a line Kendrick had in a record that got leaked where he
By the way, I'm also gonna grab some Red Bull. All right.
said, "You're finally famous for who you date, not how you rhyme, boy."
Right.
When you heard that bar, did you get any rhymes prepared, and did it have the same reaction that you had when Lena said that to you?
All right, so yeah,
Nah, where this nigga?
like a year
trying to
ago
learn.
or something in
Okay.
Watts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking we like straight. You know what I'm saying? So then,
Let me look at his
no,
birthday.
it wasn't about you. It wasn't
What's
about you.
DJ
All right,
Academic's
cool.
birthday?
So the little shit I had, I just was like, let me get out of
Let me get his birthday. Let's get his birthday.
my head because I'm thinking like,
His birthday. He's Jamaican. They said bro not even a DJ. I hate that. 17th and he's a GOAT. Okay.
like it might be something.
So you had a
Let me look
song
this
or a
up.
verse?
I had just some ideas. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Just on some, just to
So I'm about to figure out about his birthday. I'm about to do some little, some. I love that I could do this because I could just try to understand energy. You know what I mean? So, May 17th. What year? 1991? Oh, wow. This nigga. Academics is set for life with his birthday. Academics is set for life with his birthday. It's like, he's just set for
be
life.
real with you.
That's
like,
all I
I
can
had some
say.
ideas, mapped out. So then
Yeah. he's set
Nipsey
for life.
dies. Joe Budden had created this before that. Joe Budden had made this
This
like
is so What
There's
the
a-
fuck? What? Did he just pause? We need to zoom in on this motherfucker. How I zoom in on this nigga? Look at I want y'all to look at this. Look at this. Watch this nigga. I can't wait to get a fucking streaming PC. Look at this nigga. Look what this nigga just did.
I had just some ideas. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Look,
Just
look.
on some,
Alcohol.
just to be real with you. Like I had some ideas,
Alcohol.
mapped out. So then
Red Bull.
Nipsey dies. Joe Budden had created this before
Takes
that.
a
Joe
shot.
Budden had made this
Takes the shot.
there's a Kendrick Big Sean beef, and to the point where I tried to ignore it, but he made that narrative so fucking real that I think it really did become a thing. So
He wasn't all the way wrong though. You said there might have been something in the air.
Yes, I'll give a little intro thoughts about this. When I watched this whole thing, and I know I'm saying what I thought before you hear the whole video, I thought of Drake. I said, this is exactly how Drake felt when he heard Control.
Huh?
Drake said the same thing. Y'all was hitting people in the background. I was like, yo, is this real? This is where Kendrick is good at. Kendrick clearly is telling y'all, like he says it, I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. He don't want to share nothing with y'all. He don't even want to acknowledge y'all. The nigga don't even want to. He don't want nothing where he gotta be in cahoots with y'all. He don't think it's a big three, a big nothing. However, he's always checking y'all temperature, and then he kind of lowers y'all guard by saying, "Nah, it ain't shit." It's smart for a couple reasons.
Let me see.
By the way, I think Kendrick won't smoke with all these niggas.
Ooh.
Or not want smoke, but he knows how to bait them out. And if you see how Kendrick baits people out, he baits you out where you always look like you came for him. Like you're coming for him. He's chilling.
He a cat.
You're coming for him.
He's a cat.
And that's a very smart, shrewd motherfucker. Big Sean, you are too smart, and I hope you're playing the game by saying all the bullshit you said in this interview, because ain't no way you believe that Kendrick wasn't intentional with everything he said, or believe that, you know, there's going to be a point where he says, oh, Kendrick apologized. Nigga, you serious? Now, it didn't get there too, but what I also took away from this clip, you're going to hear him say it. He said when Kendrick was explaining to him on a leaked verse of why that happened, he said Kendrick said his ego, which is the first time I've ever heard the idea of Kendrick's ego. Now, I know he's rapped about his ego. I know he's rapped about some of what you might call personality flaws or whatever. But this told me a lot about how Kendrick sees his peers, sees competition, and how Kendrick is playing 3D chess.
So I get to the point where I'm like, damn, do we got something going on? That's why I had something.
This is also why I'm disappointed in Sean. Sean, if you do we guys, the nigga is fucking with y'all.
Exactly.
I don't think Kendrick's going back and forth like how y'all are going back and forth saying that. And that tells me a lot. If I don't think he going back and forth like I think y'all going back and forth, that almost make it seem like he want to smoke more than y'all. Because y'all are mentally trying to be like, nah, this ain't. Or y'all.
Cat shit. And you know what? You know what's so dope about numerology and astrology? Like, cats will do shit just to see how you react. Cats will literally do shit just to see how you react. Hold on.
And what Big Sean explained Charlamagne the God interview to show text messages to clear it up. If a nigga really apologized, he would clear it up.
Oh.
He would say, I'm sorry. I tripped out. We ain't never seen. And by the way, y'all know, but it's not like I'm not a big Kendrick fan. Like, obviously, Drake's my guy. But here's the. We ain't never seen Kendrick backpedal in public. He might rock. He's rocking y'all to sleep when he texts y'all that. If I diss a nigga, and or a nigga disses me, and I hit him, and I said, bro, yo, I thought you were talking about you dissing me, nigga. Nah, I ain't dissing you. But I'm the one that got to come out and say, oh, he ain't dissing me. You don't see how he's rocking you to sleep?
Oh.
You don't see that? He could come out and say that publicly. Instead, you're on an interview, have to show people the text. Why he ain't say that? He don't respect you.
Oh.
He don't respect you like that, my nigga. That's the thing.
That's some cat shit.
Lack of mutual respect ain't no respect.
And then when I run into Dave Free, and he's like, nah, bro, it ain't nothing. Like, it's all love. He said something like that wasn't directly towards you. It was for anyone, you know? Okay.
Yo, it's bothering me so much that Big Sean seems so confused because I think he's smart. You know, I think Sean did this interview to like, you're going to hear him say at the end, yo, I was never ducking nothing. Like, one of those to be like, yo, just for y'all to know, I'm not pussy, like, and I don't back down. Okay, you might not be pussy and you might not back down, but you ain't a nigga looking for it neither. You like still waters. I don't think Kendrick likes still waters. That's important. You like still waters. Kendrick looked like he likes rough waters. He like him and y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Funny.
Because y'all are looking for reasons to say, oh, nah, it's all good. Even though he keep giving you reasons to say it's not. And by the way, it's a clever bait by Kendrick. Because if your mind ever gets to the part where Drake's mind got to be like, oh, nah, this nigga been really trying to do it for a while, then the onus is on you to jump out, even though it looks like Kendrick was starting this all along. So Kendrick starts it, plays with your mind, and you're like, what the fuck? Are we into it? And then if you ever think that y'all into it, and you kind of start throwing shots back, people gonna look at you like, all right, well, if you feel away, nigga, this Kendrick. Then you gotta fire first at Kendrick, and he gets to look like the saint that's responding. That boy playing a whole different game. Kendrick, you a cold motherfucker, man.
So then Nipsey dies. And I sit on the plane next to Punch. Random as hell. We're
I'm gonna
headed
keep my
to
honestly,
J. Cole.
like Sean, like they be playing on your top in this industry, Big Sean. Like everybody try to act like you just don't matter. Like nobody got no respect for you, and I just think that's crazy, bro. Like that need to change.
Post Festival. And
Because I think he made good music.
he's like, you ever talk to Kendrick? And I'm like, no, I never. I know it ain't shit there, but no, we never really spoke. Then around that time, like that day or maybe the day before that, or
That told me already it was smoke. They just didn't want to be the bearer of bad news. Have you talked to Dot? Nah. Okay. That's one thing I do like about TDE. Or let me just say, I like them. They don't give you a clue about shit. It feels like they're always just trying to be like, okay. Whole time that nigga sitting next to you on the plane, he probably got in his phone. It's probably burning a hole in his hand. He probably got another diss song for you on his phone. He ain't gonna tell you nothing. He just gonna be like, you talk to Dot? No, I ain't talked to Dot yet. Oh, okay. That's it. Come on.
or the week or day within that same time period, that leaked shit happened. It was a leaked verse.
Just like the same way
Right.
you were thinking, he was like, let me get my nukes just in case too.
Right, but
Yeah.
the thing is, that song came out and he changed that bar, right? So that wasn't on the song anymore. It was a leaked verse. So I had to keep that in mind. 'Cause I
The
was
leak
pissed
was
when I heard it.
purposeful.
So then I'm like, okay, he changed that on his own. So he probably came to the conclusion that it was nothing. So then then me and him talk. And I got the text on my phone. And he's like, I might pull the text out and
Let's
read
hear it. Why not?
Oh, I ain't even got somebody else got my phone.
Somebody
but
grab Sean's phone.
I essentially,
This
Don't
looks
need
so.
to misquote him.
You know what? It looks so like. I don't know.
yeah, I ain't trying to misquote shit. Cause I don't give a fuck that much to misquote a nigga.
He give a
And how
fuck. He
long
doing a
was
whole
it? Just
interview.
right
He
after
give a
the-
fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, you can read my stuff too.
You want me to read it?
No,
This
no,
look-
I don't think we should.
This look so like. I don't know. It's just giving like gossipy, like you know what I'm saying. Like you can check my text messages.
Read it because I think that's kind of like bitch
got you,
made,
got you,
but
got
I
you.
want
I
you
just
to kinda,
said that.
like, see the sentiment of it. Hold on. So this is me, and then
Okay.
this is him.
Why the fuck would you show this to him but not tell us? Like, come
What
on,
up,
bro.
champ? Yes, we're in great grievance.
That's real.
Wrongly. So
Yeah.
in a sense, I don't want to say it. He apologized in a sense for going that far.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Sean,
You just look like
one thing I know, man, that nigga Kendrick, he a classic LA nigga. He will snake you. You saying he apologized, nigga, he about to drop so many bombs on your head top, nigga. This time, listen, we gave you
You see why I say being nice ain't always the answer? And sometimes you need to be aggressive. Exactly.
Three
in
times-
business.
to act like you
That,
stupid.
and,
but
and this nigga like a spiritual nigga, but you see I'm telling you.
this next time when Kendrick bombing on you, you better just either handle business or just apologize like motherfucking J. Cole. You know you saying he apologized, Kendrick's coming for your head. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm looking at Kendrick like a bully. Like he kind of like bullying niggas, bro. You know, like,
But
you
they
know,
saying
you
Drake
read that
the
text
bully.
message, that nigga is going to be on your head, and you better come
But
with
Drake
bars,
bullying
or you
niggas.
better have a nice formal apology. I don't know if they got a Big Sean fest, a Detroit fest. You better have a teleprompter to read that 3. How long did J. Cole apologize for? That nigga was apologizing for 6 minutes. You better apologize for 16.
The sentiment of it.
Now, I know some people are saying, yo, act. Nah, bro, you're not being fair. Like, that sucker shit Kendrick is doing. Because he's apologizing behind the scenes, or he's de-escalating behind the scenes, but he's act like he wants smoke in front of the camera. My nigga, they're not friends. These rappers, I ain't gonna lie to you, Kendrick basically, you remember when basketball used to be like, yo, none of the players hung out? And then you realize that Draymond and motherfucking like LeBron are like best friends? Like, it kind of killed it. Like, all the basketball players like, let's go get lunch. Let's go on vacation. Like, everybody's friends. It's always that one nigga who just fuck up all the friendships. That's Big Shit. No, that's Kendrick. Kendrick don't like none of y'all. He don't like none of y'all. He don't like y'all friendships. He literally laughing at y'all, talking about y'all kissing and hugging on stage. He don't like the shit. Y'all gotta stop. Explain it.
See, no, Kendrick, y'all saying Kendrick Lamar is the mean spiritual nigga. No. Kendrick Lamar didn't, listen, he know about this industry. He ain't come in this industry to be y'all friends. He came in this industry to beat y'all ass. He is the Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, both cats. Cats don't care to be friends with you. Cats look down at you. They feel like they are the best. They don't care to
his mouth or ignore the nigga. But you saying, oh, well, yo, he's saying, yo, I don't think Kendrick reality with bars. I think Kendrick is a bully in music and is confrontational in music. I don't think if you hit him on the phone, he go back, nigga. I don't think if Drake called him like, nigga, nigga, once a lame, always a lame, nigga. Certified love boy. I don't think that's him. I think he would probably downplay. You could tell by his demeanor, be like, bro, we just rapping. Like, that's his demeanor. But that's not what is happening in music. In music, is coming off to the fans like he's giving y'all wedgies. Like, he's just like, yo, Cole, come here.
damn.
Your turn. Yo,
Yeah, he said your turn.
Open that locker. Stuff him in there. Yo, Big Sean, you getting a swally today, nigga. That's how it's looking in music. Yo, no explaining with Kendrick no more. Y'all niggas gotta either hop off the porch. This is why I like when Offset was just chilling in the crowd and he just did a falcon punch. Fuck that. It's the only way to handle a nigga like Kendrick, bro. Look. It's the only way to handle a nigga like Kendrick, dog. Right here. Oh, here we go. Right. Yeah.
So he put his chains away.
This
He put
is
his
how you
chains
gotta
away.
handle Kendrick.
Pull the pants up. He get ready. He get ready.
Yeah. That nigga tucks his chain early. That nigga was trying to get momentum. That nigga was bouncing just to get momentum. That's how you gotta handle Kendrick. What's that movie called? Menace to Society. Be like, yo, that's your cousin? It's like something like, yo, I don't like how you handling my sister, partner. This is the only way how to handle Kendrick. Yo, I'm telling y'all the facts.
Nigga, give up the car right now.
No, it's not this.
Homie,
Right here.
who is this fool, man? Who wanna know?
Nah, this the only way to handle, bro. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yo, Sean, he had one nigga apologize at his own concert and ride bicycles, nigga. We all thinking y'all shooker the nigga. They call him the boogeyman and he's taking the name on. Bruh. Trust me, I know some people trying to get the narrative. Oh, well, he apologized to Sean. Bruh, Sean, nobody think they scared of you. The fuck? Nigga, Even if he apologized to you, we thinking he's sparing you. Nigga, if you... And this is the thing about Sean. Yo, Sean, you know you could be in that comment. It's not only... Yo, you gonna hear some pathetic shit from Sean in here. Sean gonna be like, oh, they asked me... maybe I was upstairs when that happened. They asked me who was No More Interviews for. And he said, oh, I was just rapping. Bruh! What you mean you just rapping? You see, y'all niggas not standing on it.
See? That's what I'm saying. You got to...
Y'all niggas not... Listen.
See, but now this makes sense why I was the way I was today. Because you can't do that soft shit.
Stand on it publicly. You know what you should have said, Sean? Let me read you the lyrics for No More Interviews. People thought you were dissing. No more interviews. No more interviews. Lyrics. This is where they thought you were dissing Kendrick, right? When it says, hold on.
I was just rapping. This song clearly about somebody.
It's like rapping fast or something. Okay. He says, I'm not impressed by the whoop-de-whoop. I don't know who is who, and I can't pretend like I'm hip to it, no hula hoop. And I can't lie that like I like this shit like I usually do. I'm just not impressed by you niggas rapping fast who sound like one big asthma attack, but trash when I'm rapping it back. Who y'all put... See, this is what I don't like about Sean. You said who y'all put in your top 5. This is... Yo, Sean, bro, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I like, this is disappointing. This is why you can't be in the top 5, and I think you got a skill for it.
You have to be competitive.
There's a song called No More Interviews.
Here we go.
Where I'm rapping about people rapping fast and blah, blah, blah. And people like, oh, you talking about Kendrick? I'm like, well, I'm not talking about anyone specifically. I'm just talking my shit.
No,
bro,
you bitch. You a bitch.
This
That's
is where,
shit.
if Charlamagne knew the lyrics, I knew you would have caught him on it. Bro, you literally said, I'm not impressed by you niggas rapping fast who sound like one big asthma attack when I'm rapping it back and sound trash about when I'm rapping it back. Who y'all put in y'all top 5? You're going to hear Big Sean name a bunch of niggas who ain't in the top 5 except Eminem. So you're either dissing Kendrick or Eminem. Every other nigga he's mentioned is not top 5. Listen.
At the time, there was a lot of motherfuckers rap. I'm surprised no one thought Eminem or...
Okay, so you're not gonna diss M because you're from Detroit. You're not dissing M. So if you're not dissing M,
damn,
bro, he can't be that good.
I remember Logic was hot at the end.
Bro, nigga, Logic not top 5 in his own family. The fuck is you talking about? They got 5 actual niggas that's blacker than Logic. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before Logic, mulatto looking white ass. I shouldn't be joining on the Logic hatred. Logic, I love you. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was fucked up. My bad. I know Blackie speaks fuck with him. I'm listening to rant. I'm sorry. Logic, I like you. But you're not top 5. You're just not top 5. Okay?
MGK, you know, all these other...
MGK's not top 5, nigga.
The rappers that rap fast, and I'm like, this nigga Kendrick don't even rap fast all the time. Like, it's
now Kendrick don't. Oh my God, this is back, bro. Michael Jackson never did the moonwalk better than this. Like, what are we doing, bro? This is why, yo. If Sean had just said, bro, nigga, I said what I said. Yo, the meaning is in the lyrics, bro.
he backed off.
Or he could have been extra gangster and said, nigga, that stood for all of them. Period. It stood for all of them. All of them. But be like, I don't know why they said
He's a 9 life path. He don't do well with pressure.
it was Kendrick. Why they didn't say it was them? What about Logic? What about MGK? What do you mean, what about them niggas? What about them?
Y'all are hilarious.
Can't back, bro. You literally said in the next line, who y'all put in your top 5? Logic not in my top 5 mixed people. Bro, have we ever said that MGK is the savior of rap? Like, this is the problem. They've never even said Eminem is the savior of rap, my nigga. We all know it's Kendrick, bro. Like, yo, I can't believe that Sean is still, like, not trying to... Bro, Sean, it's cool. You don't want to be top 5 status or top 3 or you don't want to compete with Kendrick. Bro, you a nice rapper. Continue your career, but just... Bro, I'd rather that nigga say, bro, you seen what he did to that nigga, J. Cole? Look how he got people talking about Drake. I don't want to smoke with that nigga, but anybody else I'm good for. I'd rather you say that. But you backpedal, bro, listen, I read lyrics. And I'm assuming you wrote your shit. Nigga, you literally said the nigga who rap fast, who's in your top 5 and claimed they're the savior of rap.
This man.
But remember when I said what top 5 you smoking on? I see why that nigga thought he was smoking on the top 5. He got all y'all niggas.
This is hilarious. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. But listen, y'all, I'm about to head out. I might be on again later tonight. This was good. I enjoyed this. I'm learning a lot about the music industry. We finna be streaming a lot more. But I'm going to talk to y'all boys later. Why is it saying I can't end my stream? What the hell? What the fuck? I can't end my stream?